right?
You're correct. We did have a spike. It was a gradual spike. Early last week, we had a noticeable increase in calls for no waters. A customer may wake up in the morning and realize that they don't have water in their house, so they'll call and we'll respond to the call. Gradually, it increased. The first couple of days, it was manageable levels from the standpoint of not adding additional staff to resource this need. We had about 25 calls on the first day, and can work that into staff's regular workload pretty easily. At the peak of it, peak of the large number of frozen service calls, were somewhere Wednesday, Thursday, we had about 185 calls. Wow. Which we can't handle just with our standard daily operations. So we call in additional staff, not only from the water division, but from Public Utilities Department, as well as then we brought in some resources from Public Works, some park staff to help out. So we peaked out, and our goal was always to try to get it within 24 hours, which is very easy to do in a day-to-day work. But then once you start getting the 185 calls in one day, a little bit more challenging.
What do they go out there and do?
So do
they take torches to thaw things?
They do. It's an assessment. So you as a customer know that you don't have water,
right,
and you call the city, and we have no idea what your situation is until we get to the site. So a work order is generated and staff goes out to the site. On average, what we experienced was 50% of the time the water was frozen at the meter on the city side of the meter, and 50% of the time it was frozen on the customer side of the meter, meaning in the yard line or in their house or somewhere that it was a customer's responsibility.
Ice knows no bounds.
That is true, and we noticed it. It was citywide, but we noticed it in some of the older areas of town where there was some older homes that may not be very well insulated, or service lines may not be as deep as they should be. But on the city side, what we would do is, we would find out where the freeze was. If it was in the meter can, on any of the equipment in the meter can, we would warm the metal up with a torch. That's the easy part. We can, if it's it's isolated to that area, we can pretty much get the service done in 20 minutes to half an hour, and get the customer service restored. However, if the service, if it's frozen from the main to the meter and it's buried 4 feet deep, it's a different story. Then we bring in, we put electrical current through that area. We have to dig up the pipe, put electrical current, and warm up the pipe. Best case scenario, it thaws.
It thaws and it starts flowing again.
Right, and worst case scenario is it doesn't, and we have to replace the service.